Hi, I'm Annie Bond. My sponsors Maid Brigade and I made this video because we wanted you to know about serious hidden dangers from the household products that people use every single day. Many of these products contain chemicals that are known carcinogens, endocrine disruptors, and neurotoxins. And I'll tell you what these are, because they are undoubtedly affecting our health and well-being if we have clear symptoms yet or not. The good news is that it is easy to avoid them, and I'll show you how. Some years ago, I experienced 2 back-to-back chemical poisonings that profoundly changed my life and set the stage for my work as an authority on green living. If you or a family member suffers headaches, depression, asthma, allergies, or reproductive problems, memory loss, ADHD, or even cancer, your home might be toxic. Spend the next few minutes with me and learn what you can do about it. The free information we offer here can dramatically change lives, and it can save lives. Fortunately, the word is finally spreading. You may be watching right now because someone you know emailed you the link to this video. And we invite you to forward this to anyone you think might need the information we are about to share. So where are the toxins in your home? Well, they're right here under your kitchen sink. These are common household products. They have colorful, friendly labels from trusted, well-established national brands. The first thing we need to realize is that these products often contain ingredients that are health risks. And the second thing is that they really, literally touch everything we touch. And though we believe we have rinsed and wiped them away, they accumulate in the air we breathe and settle on every single surface in our home. They become a constant and growing source of exposure to powerful toxins that can hurt us. It really is the truth. The EPA's own numbers say that our indoor air quality is 3 to 5 times more polluted than the outdoors. Many, if not most, homes have high enough levels of toxins to seriously degrade our health, the quality of our life, and even our life expectancy. Unfortunately, so many illnesses are on the rise. There's asthma and ADHD, depression, anxiety, migraine headaches, low sperm count, miscarriages, birth defects, developmental disorders, premature puberty, immune system disorders, dementia, enlarged prostates, and cancer. They are all on the rise. And there are more and more cases of serious health problems society-wide, from infants to the elderly. There is a correlation between our health and toxins present in our homes. Most of us never doubted these familiar products, and we assumed that these products could not be sold in grocery stores if they weren't essentially safe. But let's take a close look at the labels. We find words like danger, caution, warning, hazardous, harmful, and toxic in phrases like keep out of reach of children, possible hazard to humans and domestic animals, do not expose to skin, use in well-ventilated area, causes irreversible eye damage. And then we notice there are actually first aid instructions and directives to immediately consult a physician or a poison control hotline if ingested. These are definite clues that there is something dangerous in these bottles, cans, jars, and tubes. But do you know that these chemicals can enter your body through your lungs or skin? They can linger for weeks and months, and they can accumulate in our bodies, something we are not warned about on the label. The result is repeated and constant exposure. And that is the real danger that we all face. Household cleaners are the only household products where manufacturers are not required to list all the ingredients, and this is under the Federal Hazardous Substances Act. Certain ingredients, such as fragrances, which ironically are often made up of the most harmful chemicals, are considered trade secrets, which basically means that they don't have to tell you what's in their products. And these laws were written nearly 40 years ago and only forbid the use of harmful chemicals after people are proven to have been harmed. And that's just what happened to me. Low-level, constant exposure to toxins has not been taken into consideration at all, nor what has happened when chemicals are combined. So what are the health risks? We are exposed to countless chemical ingredients in daily life, too numerous to outline here, but they fall mostly into 3 categories. They're the carcinogens, the endocrine disruptors, and the neurotoxins. We've all heard of the word carcinogens. Carcinogens cause cancer and promotes cancer's growth. Endocrine disruptors mimic human hormones in our bodies. In other words, when exposed to these chemicals, our body thinks it's getting a natural hormone, but in fact it's getting something synthetic, and it gets really confused. This causes reproductive and developmental problems, growth and behavior problems. Neurotoxins, on the other hand, alter your central nervous system, affecting brain activity, causing a range of problems from headaches to paralysis, seizures, loss of intellect, and simple bad moods. It's just so not good. Okay, so here's the laundry list of common symptoms caused by exposure to these types of toxins. Headache, backache, stiff joints, fatigue, nausea, diarrhea, asthma or allergy attacks, dizziness, memory loss, stuttering, premature puberty, low sperm count, reduced motor skills, sudden mood swings, dyslexia, ADHD, antisocial behavior, autism, birth defects, and tumors. How much nicer to be calm, serene, and healthy. Which types of chemicals cause these health risks? There are many, but 3 of the most common classes of harmful toxins used in household products are pesticides, VOCs, and phthalates. I'll explain. Pesticides. Pesticides are for killing bugs, but also are used in disinfectants to kill the microscopic bugs, the germs. They are in the products parents, daycare centers, and schools use up to several times a day on everything babies and toddlers touch. Pesticides frequently include carcinogens and endocrine disruptors. Volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, are emitted as gases from perfumes, air fresheners, disinfectants, solvents, and many other products in the home, including carpet. VOCs trigger asthma and allergy attacks, but often include reproductive toxins, neurotoxins, liver toxins, and carcinogens. Lastly, phthalates. Phthalates are most commonly used in plastics, but also in fragrances and air fresheners, and as skin penetration enhancers and skin moisturizers and baby lotions. They are widely recognized as endocrine disruptors and suspected carcinogens. Cleaning solutions that include ocean fresh scent or other fragrances are not healthy. So what chemicals should you avoid? Well, here's an example of one common chemical and what the labels don't tell you. 2-butoxyethanol is a solvent and therefore a volatile organic compound. This VOC is found in no less than 108 household cleaning products, as well as countless auto, hobby, and craft and exterior home maintenance products. We dug a little deeper to the Material Safety Data Sheet, or MSDS, for 2-butoxyethanol. It says, exposure is reportedly associated with chronic blood and bone marrow damage. Exposure is generally through the lungs, skin, and mouth. It is considered a possible human carcinogen and has been found to cause cancer in animal testing. Symptoms of exposure include depression, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and a prominent headache. If you want to research the chemicals you find under your kitchen sink, visit the Household Products database online. There you can search by chemical or household product and learn whether it is safe for your family. What's also interesting, or should I say scary, is that even some products we may think are healthy or safer because their names include the words green, citrus, lemon, or orange, also commonly contain this toxic chemical ingredient. Here's another example of what product labels don't say. The signal words used on a product label have legal and technical meanings that are really quite specific. If a cleaning product label has the words caution, toxicity if swallowed, inhaled, or absorbed through the skin, the use of the word caution in this case means 1 ounce to 1 pint may be harmful. If they use the word warning instead of caution, it would mean 1 teaspoon to 1 ounce may be harmful or fatal. If they use the word danger, from 1 taste to 1 teaspoon is fatal. Of course, you're not going to swallow these items labeled with these words, but kids might. Do you want your baby crawling on a floor cleaned with this chemical? Or your dog eating crumbs off this floor? Some say these fears are exaggerated, that once ingested, absorbed, or inhaled, our bodies have a remarkable ability to remove toxins from our systems. And while that is clearly true, it doesn't mean they will not damage our blood, nerves, bones, or organs before they are eliminated. The capacity of the body to remove toxins completely depends on the chemical, the dose, how often we're exposed, and how healthy we are to begin with, which means that our elderly parents, our babies, and our pets are particularly at risk. There are many toxins we are routinely exposed to our bodies cannot readily eliminate, which will actually accumulate in our bodies, which means even very low-level exposure over time can eventually cause serious problems in even the healthiest people. Our mission here is not to scare you. It is to empower you. There are immediate, practical things you can do to improve the situation in your home. The first thing, the simplest thing you can do is to stop buying products that do not disclose all of their ingredients. Maid Brigade, my sponsors, deserve all the credit in the world as the first major house cleaning company to make the change to all non-toxic cleaning products. And they developed a Green Clean certified cleaning system to standardize the cleaning solutions and practices they use at every location. Using a company like Maid Brigade can make a decisive difference very quickly. Please realize that this has only been a brief overview, so I encourage you to visit our website for more in-depth free information. There are numerous helpful documents to download and web links to follow. And please pass along this link. Email it to everyone you know, your whole address book. Your relatives, neighbors, friends, even people you may never meet will learn about these toxic hazards. Each of us knows at least one person who may benefit from this information. In time, with your help, we may see real reductions in cancer rates, birth defects, diabetes, asthma, and more. The message that Maid Brigade and I want to leave you with is redefine what it means to have a truly clean home. Live a healthier life by eliminating harmful cleaning products from your home. The things we are telling you are true and the alternatives work. And please tell your friends and relatives to pass along this video or the link. This is Annie Bond, on behalf of Maid Brigade and me, wishing you joy and health.
Annie Bond has published 4 books on healthy solutions to the environmental issues in and around the home. She's the executive editor of Care2.com's Healthy and Green Living channel, editing newsletters with more than 1 million subscribers, and was named by Body and Soul magazine to be one of the top 20 environmental leaders. Maid Brigade International is a franchiser of home cleaning businesses. They currently have over 400 individually owned and operated service areas in the U.S., Canada, and Ireland. To learn more about their services or to check for a location near you, go to maidbrigade.com.